And as Mr. West is saying that, Mr. Estelar Gonzalez is shaking his head side to side. So I'm going to still have an interpreter. He's going to end up paying for the interpreter. Yes, you are. You're going to end up paying for the interpreter. He's shaking his head already.
In Judge MCN's Michigan courtroom, things got interesting the moment a man walked in, wearing shorts, holding a dog on a leash, and acting like he didn't understand English. He insisted on having an interpreter, but it didn't take long for everyone to notice that he clearly understood everything the judge was saying. You could see the judge's patience wearing thin as the man kept up the act. Eventually, the judge had enough and told him he'd have to pay for his own interpreter. It was a calm but firm reminder that the courtroom isn't a place for games or excuses. Honestly, it's hard not to respect how the judge handled it. Fair, controlled, and straight to the point. What do you think? Should he have been even stricter? Or was this the right call?
David Estelar Gonzalez, 25W836-565. Good morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Christopher Shepard here on behalf of my client who approaches.
Your name, sir? Your name again? All right, you're still under oath.
Judge, I can articulate. In this circumstance, there's a reason why we're asking for the briefs of adjournment. Is my client indicates he actually has a video of his own, which will provide additional information to the prosecution as well as the defense if this matter were to go to trial. I'm asking for the shortest adjournment because it is a dash cam video that he could not provide today. And he wasn't told prior to bring it. I can't speak as to what another attorney did. But this would be the final adjournment with either a plea.
Well, this is just the arraignment first time anyway because we needed an interpreter.
Understood. And I've also encouraged my client to potentially speak to an immigration lawyer. He is not a United States citizen, but he is here legally. But I want to be aware of any potential conviction possibilities associated with this case.
Was the victim's vehicle, I don't want to, it's just strange. It says he maliciously damaged the victim's passenger side mirror. Let me call in Mr. West. That's better. Mr. West, can you hear me? If you can, sir, can you come in here, please?
Yes, sir. I'll be right there.
Thank you. So we're going to adjourn it 2 weeks. I will give you the date. Mr. West, your name?
Josh West, on behalf of the people.
All right. Can you enlighten me here? It looks like he allegedly damaged the victim's vehicle that was at the Woodhaven Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor. There was a road rage incident. The victim in this matter drove to the Woodhaven Police Department and the defendant followed him. And we've got a video that shows him karate kicking the mirror of the victim's vehicle.
Your Honor, the video is not a perfect video. We'd like to see what my client's video might have shown.
All right. You should consult with an immigration lawyer, sir. I'm going to give you a $1,000 personal bond. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court. You cannot violate a law. You must appear in court as directed. You're not to have any contact with the victim or prosecution witnesses except through your lawyer.
Let's be honest. If you hit a parked car out of anger, you're not really mad at the world. You're mad at yourself. I've seen plenty of bad decisions in court, but this one really takes the cake. It wasn't just reckless. It was pure ego taking the wheel. The man was trying so hard to prove a point that he completely ignored common sense. What really stood out was the lack of responsibility. He stood there acting like a victim, even though he was the one who caused the entire problem. That it's frustrating to see people pretend to be innocent when the evidence is right there on video. This kind of attitude is exactly why the court system stays so busy. Folks who can't just admit they messed up, take their punishment, and move forward. Honestly, Judge McNally handled the whole thing with impressive patience. I know I wouldn't have stayed that calm. And look, being in another country should make you even more cautious, not careless. You're expected to follow the rules, not test them. At the end of the day, road rage is just immaturity on full display, letting emotions take control while logic sits in the back seat. Watching this unfold really makes you wonder where basic self-control has gone.
By noon. So just so you know, Ms. Interpreter, I find it interesting that staff was telling me last time that he didn't need an interpreter. He came in acting like he couldn't speak English. Mr. West comes in.
He's asking for an interpretation.
Go ahead, you can interpret.
Lo que me es que discutimos que parecía que no necesitamos un intérprete.
Mr. West comes in and tells me that they have video of the defendant karate kicking the victim's mirror. And as Mr. West is saying that, Mr. Istalar Gonzalez is shaking his head side to side. So I'm going to still have an interpreter. He's going to end up paying for the interpreter. Yes, you are. You're going to end up paying for the interpreter. He's shaking his head already. You're going to end up...
I need my medication, he said.
What's that have to do with him?
¿Qué tiene que ver eso con esto?
He's paying for the interpreter. He's paying for the interpreter. We're giving you a new court date in 2 weeks. And that will be on July the 23rd, right, Lisa?
Yes, at 10 o'clock.
At 10 o'clock in the morning. Thank you, Mr. West.
Thank you.
Is that a person or Zoom?
In person.
Judge, if I could make one inquiry, Mr. Shemke, do you want a discovery order?
No, that won't be necessary.
Okay, all right, thank you, Judge.
And he has to go over today to get printed and photographed at the Woodhaven Police Department.
Tiene que ir el día de hoy para realizar sus huellas y en el departamento de policía de Woodhaven.
Okay?
But I have to go to work.
You're going now.
No, usted tiene que llegar.
You're going now.
But I need my medication.
Listen,
Me escuchan.
you're going to the Woodhaven Police Department today. I already said by, what did I say? You're going by 1 p.m. today, okay? This is not open for debate, okay? By 1 p.m. today. If you don't, that's a violation of the bond condition. And if you violate the bond condition, you better bring a lot of money with you to the next court date because I'm gonna hold a hearing. And if I determine you didn't go over there today, you're gonna end up posting a lot of money or sitting in jail pending the next hearing. Understand what I'm telling you, sir? He's shaking his head no again. You understand what I'm telling you?
But I didn't do anything.
Sir, sir, look at me. Look at me. They don't pay me to debate. I'm not debating with you. You understand what I just said to you? You understand what I just said to you? You enjoy the presumption of innocence, but you're not going to ignore orders. Period. Good luck. Go over there today or you're going to have a big problem. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
I can't stand it when people suddenly pretend they don't understand what's going on the moment they get caught. It's such an obvious attempt to avoid responsibility, and it never works, especially with judges who've seen every trick in the book. Honestly, it's hard not to cringe watching someone act confused when it's clear they understand perfectly fine. That kind of behavior doesn't just waste time. It makes the entire court process look ridiculous. What people forget is that judges remember faces, stories, and patterns. You can't switch your attitude halfway through a case and expect nobody to catch on. That's why I really respect how calmly Judge MCN handled this. I know I wouldn't have had that kind of patience. I'd have called it out right away that IT really makes you wonder how many hours of court time get wasted on this kind of nonsense. People complain about the system being unfair, yet some are the first to test it with fake excuses and bad acting. Maybe it's time judges start giving fines for pretending not to understand. What do you think? Should there be stricter consequences for wasting the court's time? Let me know down below. And if you enjoyed this, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps a lot.